Hello. I'm so excited for this live. This is gonna be an English live. It's gonna be different from what my followers have been seeing because I'm always speaking Spanish, but I have a lot of people that just speak English from college and from playing abroad. And I said, look, I need to share this opportunity, this live with my girl Adri in English so everyone know what's going on. Okay, Adri, I don't know if I have to add you. Adriana! Oh, yes. It's been a while, Adri. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, I think I... Yay!
I was
Can
like, I
you
don't.
see me and you hear me well?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
How
Nice.
are you? I'm so excited.
Really excited to do this today because this is our first live.
Yes, guys. Okay, so I was just telling them before you popped in. This is actually, I think, my first English live. Like, I'm a little bit nervous because it's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm always speaking Spanish to my followers, so but I have a lot of English speaking followers from studying in the States and playing abroad. So I was like, I need to do this. And I'm gonna do it with Adri because this girl, every time she does her calls, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I'm in the church, and she's preaching. But yes,
Yeah.
Adri.
Filter. There you go.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But no, that thank you so much. Like you literally just made me laugh there because I'm the same way. Like for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Adri, and my first language is Spanish. But when I went to school, like English only, and nobody ever spoke to me in Spanish again. So my Spanish, I talk to you all the time, and I'm like, I don't know.
I know you told me, and I still speak to you in Spanish.
Yeah, same boat, but I'm so excited to be here today. And I'll introduce myself for the people who don't know me. My name
Yes.
is Anna. I'm actually from New York. I met Ashley through this business, right? Person, a mutual friend. That's actually how we connected, which is super amazing. Is one of the perks of being in this business, which we'll talk to you guys about today. But I'm 22 years old. I actually just graduated from college. So that was super excited for me. And
Yay! Congrats.
full time, yeah, thank you. Which is really, really amazing. It's brought me like to a lot of different places, and I never ever thought I would be here, right? Now, for anybody coming from my page, if you don't know Ash, I'm gonna have Ashley sort of give herself a little intro so you can hear from her.
Yes. Well, for those who don't know me, my name is Ashley. I'm from Gurabo, Puerto Rico. I'm 28 years old. I'm a professional volleyball player. I've been playing since I was like 8 years old. Um, and that was always, always, always my passion. And then I graduated from college. And I played volleyball professionally since 2014. I played in Greece, I played in France, and after I came from my season in France, I decided that I wanted just to stay in Puerto Rico and play for the Puerto Rican League.
Yeah.
But for athletes in Puerto Rico, it's very hard just to live from the sport. You have to look for a part-time or some type of extra income. And then by that time, I was I was always doing stuff to my hair, either
Yeah.
highlights or dyeing my hair, a lot of heat without protection, and then my hair was like very burnt. And I knew Melanie because Melanie is actually, she's my upline, and I knew her because her sister is my best friend's sister. And my sister was like, look, like Melanie, she's selling some hair products. Like, you should ask her if she has something for your hair. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her. So I asked her, she introduced me to the products, and then she was like, oh, and you can make an income from this. And I was like, wait, what? Listen, I had no idea what was network marketing, like none of that. I have no idea. I didn't have any knowledge about it, of that type of business. So for me, it was like, wait, you can work from your phone and like using hair products. And obviously, I did not know anything about hair products because I barely, brushed my hair. But she was like, yeah, like you can do this. And I said, I'm going to do it because I'm planning on staying in Puerto Rico and playing here. And I need a part time. So if I can do this on my own time, this is gonna be perfect for me. Yeah. The what?
It was the perfect gift that you didn't even know it, right?
Yeah, because I was like, I need the products, obviously, and I need some extra income. I was like, hey, like if I can do at least 500 monthly, from this business, it would be amazing. And yeah, so I did it. I worked hard since day one. I was obsessed with it since I didn't have no idea about hair products because by the time it was just hair products. I became obsessed with it, and then the 500 monthly became 1,000, 2,000, and it went up to a point that it was paying me more than volleyball, and once it got to the point, I was like, I was amazed. I was like, okay, I need to put this first. I need to put this business first, and then we'll take care of volleyball. But yes, it's been truly a blessing.
I love hearing you say that because the beauty of this business is like everybody has their own journey. So like for me, I always tell people, because a lot of people don't know this, I actually started out as a customer. Like I had zero interest in the business. And I remember Melanie like posting the products. I went to college with her and we were RAs together. So we worked in the dorm and I was like, oh my God, I need this, whatever. Like my hair was awful, right? And so like I signed up, right? And I would post and I would post and I would post because I was like, I'm a beauty influencer. I was like, makeup, a YouTuber.
Yes.
And she's like, you do what I do and you don't get a. And I was like I wasn't giving her attention and I was like,
Yeah.
you don't know, you just want me to sign up, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm 7 to 8 months of this going on, her telling me, join the business, you would be great at it. Join the business, you already do it, you're not making the money. Join the business, you're sending me people, just join the business. And I was like, no, I had no interest because I didn't understand, right? Tell me, like, you had no experience of network companies. And I know over here, like, I'm from New York, but I think we have a thing, right, in society where we have a perception of how things are. So a lot of people may be aware of network marketing companies and they think super outdated. They have a, but I can truly tell you guys, this company is not what you think it is, right? We're pioneers in the industry itself, but I noticed the industry is sort of like making a new way into like a new era of where I truly believe, like in my heart, that this is a business of the 21st century, and a lot of people are going to be jumping in on this because of everything you just said, right? We all pray, because this was me. I was praying for an opportunity. I was a college student. I was taking like 18 credits, which is like six classes.
Yeah.
Going from like 9 in the morning to 9 at night, back-to-back classes, and it was hard. And I had an internship. I worked for the mayor here in New York, and we events. And doing all of that, traveling back and forth from school, it was too much. Like I remember one summer when I became the customer, Melanie was do it. And I told her, I don't have the time. In the summer, I have 5 jobs. I was taking 3 classes and I couldn't breathe.
Wow.
You believe that? Like, to still not pay my bills because my money was going to my credit card that I was using to go to my credit card that I was using. Cycle.
Jesus.
One thing about debt is that you cannot work your way out of debt with one stream of income, right? You need coming in to do that, and a lot of people don't realize you can start this business for $50 a month, $100 a month, $300 a month. And that will literally help you so much. There's like a statistics that says, like Americans have over $1,000 in debt because we go to college, we do all these things. They want you to get credit cards, they want you to take out student loans, they want you, whatever.
Yeah.
The average income is 50,000 or something, right?
Yeah.
How are you 30K in debt with a 50K salary when you have a certain standard of living, right? We have to pay rent. And like you said, even I know Puerto Rico is a different situation because my
Yeah,
dad,
way worse.
my
Yes.
dad, my dad he lives in Vieques, right? So I kind of
Oh,
know
okay.
over there is super super.
Mhm.
It still stands, right?
Yeah.
Professional athletes, it's different because here, like in the continental US, that's the number one industry, right? They get
Mhm.
paid. And guess what the second industry is? It's network marketing, you guys. Like,
And now adding to that you were saying also, I can't remember the number exactly, but there was this statistics as well saying like the majority of Americans, they don't have a savings account, like
yep.
not at all. And I was whenever I read this, I was like, wait, I didn't have a savings accounts either. And once I joined the business, I was able to open the savings account. And I was doing this, and when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so true. Like, I didn't have a savings account. And many people don't have, because usually they do that. They just go, whatever they get paid, they just put it on their debt and their debt. And it's like, you don't have anything left to save, And this business can do that to you. I mean, for you, because right now, um, I've said this many times before, but right now, like, I'm in the process of buying my own house just because of this business. Like, not because of volleyball, not because of my other corporate jobs. No, it's because of this business, what it did for me, and it could do many things for many other people. Right now, I'm also a mom of a 10-month-old little boy, and it's like, in 2 years, I've been in this business in 2 years only, and it's done so much. And I know many people that do this kind of business. A lot of people join and they don't know what they're doing, and they're just going for the money, and they don't they don't educate themselves. They don't put the effort and the real, work that you need to put once you join a business like this in order to be successful. And they just, it's, those kind of people that they just recruit, and they don't, help people. And that's why, this industry, it gets bad, how do you say, bad fame. Yes. And it's also because of that, because people don't know how much it can do for you if you actually put the work, and it's crazy. I didn't know about this type of business before, but I knew many other girls that they were doing the business, that they were younger than me, and they were successful in only 1 year. And I was like, wait, if she can do that and she's only 23 years old, why can I not do that as well? And it only took her 1 year. Like, I was just thinking about that the whole time. I was like, 1 year it did that for her. So if I work my ass off for 1 year, it could do the same or even more, and it's been like that. And I'm so grateful because, like I said, it's done so much. And speaking of the savings account, I do not have a savings account at all, but it's a problem of most of us. A lot of people have the same issue.
Seriously. And I think like you bring up a great point because for me, like talking about college, I know my mom, it was very much like you need to go to high school, you need to get your diploma, you need to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
After college, you really need to get like a 9 to 5 job and walk into the corporate world. And for me, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have so much pressure on me. And part of the reason why I didn't want to step into this is because I thought it was going to be a distraction. And then I realized, like, 6 months before I was going to graduate, I was like, I don't have a job lined up. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
like, what am I going to do after graduation? And I was like, you know what? Let me start this business. And I used to tell myself, let me see what happens, right?
Yeah.
I was like, don't bother training me. I'm just going to do this for the discount. And just, and look at what happened, right? I think like we set up to meet in a coffee shop. And then by the time that happened, I had already like signed up a few customers. And she was like, Adri, I goal for you, right? And it was to hit MMB, our fourth rank. We have 10 ranks in the compensation plan. She wanted me to hit, and I remember my first month hitting MMP, which is our first rank. And then the next month I triple ranked to MMB. And I think the key part here, like this story, is that sometimes you don't know what you're capable of doing until you have somebody behind you to push you there and show you the way. And that's what I love about this business, is that it's not like you sign up and you get forgotten about. No, if you sign up with the right person, right, our team is really great because you get a mentor, you get mentorship when you sign up. We have all the courses, and I mean, I can't even speak. Ashley joined when our team was like brand new, right? So I can't even because she was part of creating the resources and the systems for our team, right? I came along like 8 months later, and oh my God, like the things that these leaders have created, and that's part of the reason, like, you guys, Ashley is like one rank away from the top of the company, and she was able to do that because she worked her ass off, and that's super, super key. Don't get me wrong. Everything is like a journey. Everybody's on their own timeline, but you get what you put in this business, and you can't say that for a 9-to-5, right? You can't even say that in sports because there are other circumstances or like external factors and stuff like that. And that's what I love about this business, is because I remember like internship, I would show up early, I would stay late, you know, I was capped at, oh, that's super important, I wanted to talk about actually. I was capped at like 40 hours, 30 hours, whatever, 20 hours, something ridiculous that I couldn't work a full week. And that was money that I needed. And I couldn't go and get an extra job. I literally, I didn't have the time. I would have like not been sleeping and not been eating. And I felt so undervalued that like, I didn't know what to do, right? You would show up, you would do all these things. They were treating me like I was an employee, and I was an intern. I mean, I was getting paid, don't get me wrong, I was getting paid a little bit above minimum wage, but it wasn't enough for me because I had a cap on my hours, and I couldn't work overtime. They wouldn't give me overtime. This business, you guys, I make my own checks. That's what Ashley is talking about, right? Yes. The compensation plan here is ridiculous because what we've done is like you have the company, right? And there's us. We took out the middleman, right? Everything goes directly to the company, straight to the consumer's doorstep. All we're here to do is to make that relationship. And by doing that, the company has actually put back like 50% of profits, right, back into the pockets of market partners. So for us, we get paid 50 cents on every dollar, which is super, super amazing because a lot of companies are in debt. By being a debt-free company, we don't have to worry about paying for like advertisements and like, you know, loans back and stuff like that. No, all that money goes straight into our pockets, which is like huge. There's no other company out there with a compensation plan like ours.
I think that's why it's also you see like successful people in the business, the success comes so fast, not only because they work, you know, hard for it, but also the way our compensation plan is, you know, designed, because like Ali was saying, everything goes like, it's so beneficial for us, the market partners, and they also care, you know, about what we think as well, because us, the directors, we have many meetings with the CEO and with the president, and they're always asking us, you know, what do we need to do, what we can do to make this better, you know. And I think that's also very like, I value so much, because in other corporate jobs, like the owner, he's gonna ask you, you know, what else can I do better for the business. And I think that's also that the fact that this company, it's all like very like pro family, you know, and pro community. And I love that because I mean, you can tell since you see like you meet the president, you meet the CEO, you meet the founder of the company. They came to Puerto Rico. I mean, it's crazy. Out of so many countries, you know, they came to Puerto Rico and they met us, and it's I think they value so much the way they treat us. I think that's why we're all so obsessed with the company, and so many people are so successful as well. But also, I also wanted to add about what you were saying, because a lot of us, we're so stuck in the way that they teach us how to think since we're little, since we're, you know, young. And they tell us, you know, like Adri said, you need to go to school, you need to get a diploma, you need to get a full-time job, and that's how it's supposed to be, you know. And that's what we know, that's what we've known, you know, throughout our life. And once you put this type of business, you know, and this opportunity, it's like it's hard for people to believe that it's that good, because it's not normal, you know. That's not what they teach us, you know, that you can work from your phone, you can make limitless amount of, you know, money. And it's sad as well to see people that have so much potential and they just don't experience, you know, how much further they can go, because they just stuck in the belief of, you know, this is what I'm supposed to do and that's it, you know. And it's crazy because this opportunity can give so much for so many people. And that's why we're always, you know, sharing, and we just want everyone to come in this journey with us, because there's space for everyone, you know. And everyone can join, I mean, everyone can take advantage of this, and it's amazing, it's truly amazing.
Seriously, you guys, like I feel like Ashley hit the nail on the head there, because you can be your whole life. I call it like the conveyor belt, right? You know, like just doing this, like
Mm-hmm.
almost, right? You're like awake, but you're actually asleep, because it's like you already know the motion. It's
Yeah.
muscle. It's like sports. It's muscle, right? You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
think too much once you practice it enough. But
Right.
with this, the key I feel like is like doing that deprogramming, because you're not an employee anymore. Now you're the
Mm-hmm.
CEO. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I think what you're talking about is like we all have limiting. And
Mm-hmm.
I love this business so much is because this business is actually personal development with a compensation plan attached. So you make money for becoming a better version of yourself, which like you can't do anywhere else, right? And
Mm-hmm.
now get to learn and unlearn a lot of things about
Yeah.
ourselves, like that I would have never known. And something amazing about this specific company is that gratitude is the backbone. You don't
Yeah.
see that, right? Getting into the story of our company a little bit is that the CEO, like the chairman, he came from a different network marketing company. So he was able to structure the compensation plan and sort of like the entire company in a way that would be beneficial for the
Mm-hmm.
the partners, right?
Right.
In this business. And you know, some of those benefits include like how we get paid, right? We
Mm-hmm.
don't have getting paid once or twice a month. We get a paycheck every single Friday, plus a bonus check on the 15th, which is super amazing because we don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, right? We hustle, work to be able to make our own paychecks, right? That's super key. And like your work ethic determines how little or how big your paychecks are. But
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to be on waiting, you know, like, am I gonna be able to do this? You know, am I gonna have money in my pocket, and stressed about those little things. I was stressed about buying coffee, you guys. Like a $3 coffee from Dunkin', I was putting on my credit card because I couldn't afford it as a college student. I was making like $120 every 2 weeks in college. That was like doing nothing
Wow.
for me. Uber Eats every meal. Like, you know,
Wow.
it's like so super insane, like ridiculous. But we have free trips that we get to earn with the company, you know, which is super amazing. Like literally just for doing your job and just for building your business, you get a reward. And that's a free trip. And I went to Vegas, you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't
How
even
was
think it
that?
was it was insane. Like I didn't think it was real. Literally, only one year in the company, I was able to earn a free trip to Vegas. They paid for my flight. They
Mm-hmm.
paid. I didn't have to put any money up for that, you know. And I was one of those people who thought like it was fake. I was like, that's for only for the people. I was able to prove myself wrong, but I'm here to tell you guys, it's real. You just have to work for it, and that's exactly what Ashley is talking about. And I'm gonna let Ashley talk about the next perk because she earned it. The Cadillac program, you guys.
Yes. Okay, so before that, like, I just want to say I've been suffering every time you guys travel because I've earned already I think 2 trips, and I haven't been able to travel because I was pregnant or I was just recently given birth. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm not missing next trip to Vegas again in 2022. But yeah, I see all the videos and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I was there, but I will be there. So yeah, so speaking about the Cadillac, oh my gosh. So let me tell you this story. When that was one of the things that got me like hyped up whenever I started the business, because I remember Melanie, she showed me the profile of Isabel. She's one of our SCDs. She's, you know, in a $1 million club right now. Um, and she showed me her profile and she showed me the picture with the Cadillac when she earned it. And she was just turning 23. And she told me, yeah, she did that in 7 months. I was like, what? 7 months? So I automatically put in my head, I was like, okay, she did it in 7 months. I'm going to do it in 7 months. And I said 7 to 8 to give me like 1 month like extra, you know. And I came home and I told my parents, you know, in 7 to 8 months, I'm going to have this Cadillac here in the parking, you know, at home. And they were like, yeah, okay. They didn't really believe it. And 7 months after, exactly 7 months, I had my Cadillac in my back, like in my front yard. So yeah, I absolutely love it because I had Corolla 2000, what, 2013, I think it was. I mean, that was my Chustrito. And I still have it here. I still have it because, I mean, I just love her so much. But but the Cadillac, oh my gosh. And it was just not something like you know, materialistic. It was also, you know, I realize how much power, you know, our mind have whenever you put yourself up to something. You know, I was always thinking 7 months, 7 months, 7 months, and in 7 months it was there, you know, and I worked for it, obviously. But yeah, it was like a turning point for me because I've always been so passionate about volleyball, and I worked renting cars. I worked in a company, like a construction company, and I hated both jobs, you know, and I worked my 40 hours, and I was always scared, like, am I gonna find like something else that gives me so much passion as volleyball, you know, and it can give me money as well. And that definitely happened when I started this business, you know, and it turned into a passion automatically, and it gave me so much more than I thought it could give me, you know. And it was a turning point whenever I had the Cadillac like actually there, and I was driving and I was like, this is it. Like, I can do whatever I set up my mind to do because, I mean, look at this. I said that I was going to have it in 7 months, but in the back of my head, there was always that voice. Like, it was like, are you really going to do it? But yeah, I just absolutely love it. And yeah.
I love how you talk about how it gives you passion, because a lot of people ask me, they're like, oh, but I'm not passionate about shampoo, I'm not passionate about beauty. Like,
Oh, you
you
will get passion.
like, well, yeah, you will get passionate, but be about the products, it's gonna be about the lives that you impact. And
Yeah.
like, that's the key here, is like your
Mhm.
it symbolizes the hundreds and thousands of lives that you helped change, and that's why it's
Yes,
amazing.
definitely.
Like, I mean, Ashley's being really humble here, but you know, she super great, and she's done a lot of amazing things in this business. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, right? It's not this
Mhm.
business is not just about you. It's not about money
Mhm.
that you can make. If you can teach people, and like, that's the key here, is like, everything is duplication. She saw somebody else have
Yeah.
what she wanted, told herself, I can have that too. A lot of people can't do that, right? But in this business, you
Mhm.
can. Like, you actually get rewarded by helping lift others up in this business, and that's super super key. Is like, we don't compete. We're here to do collaboration, right? It's all about, I always say, like, impact over income, because that's what's important here. It doesn't matter if you have everything that you ever wanted and nobody's there with you to celebrate. It doesn't matter if you have everything you ever wanted and, like, nobody else has it, you know? And that's the key with this business. And you also have a lot of leaders on your team who have earned their car. You who have also impacted lives. And I think, like, it's so beautiful, because that's not the way I was brought up, right? That, like, I mean, not in a bad way, but, like, I was always taught, you have to be the top of the class, you always have to do this, like, you need to make sure that you have your spot secured, or else, like, somebody else is going to come and take it. And in this business, like, there's literally a seat for everybody at the table. And that is, like, that is so huge. And we have, like, our team has systems, right? You don't know everything before you start. Like she said, success loves speed. The way that people are successful when they start is ignorance on fire, right? They learn a little bit and they run with it. You have your team here to support you to be able to do everything. And I bet you, like, you probably already know a lot more than you think, because one thing I'll say is everybody is a network marketer, right? You may not realize it, but we're all constantly promoting products. Like, you post this, you post this, you post your Starbucks, you post your favorite restaurant, you post your favorite bar. Your friend is like, where is that? What is that? Where can I get it? And you tell them, guess what? You're a network marketer, but you're not getting paid for it. You're not getting paid, right? It's all you. If you're watching this, you're on Instagram scrolling. Are you getting paid for it? Are you making money off of it? It's 2021. Like, it's multiple streams of income. If you got multiple bills, you need multiple streams of income. That's all I have to tell you, you guys, right? It's non-negotiable. And I think that that's something that we all learn, especially, like, with everything that happened last year. 100% make sure that you have an extra stream of income, or extra side hustle, whatever it may be, before you need it. Because guess what? This was my side hustle, and this turned into my main hustle, because I couldn't work my internship anymore, right? The interns weren't allowed to work from home. So they gave me a temporary, what do you call it? Like a temporary permiso or whatever. And then after they cut me off, they were like, we're not doing no more internship for the next year. And I was at a loss. Like, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but thank God. Like, I thank God every day for this business. Because if it wasn't for this business, I, like, literally would have been left on my ass. Like, that's all I have.
That's a lot of people that happen to them, and during, like you said, during this pandemic time, like, that's something that we all learned. Like, you need to have more than one stream of income, because I mean, it was the same for me. My boyfriend, he also plays volleyball professionally, and they both cancel our leagues, like the female and the male league, and we didn't have anything else besides, I mean, it was like, at least we had Monet. And I was, thank God we have Monet, because after that I got pregnant. And I was like, if I didn't have Monet in my life, like, what was it gonna do, So yeah, and a lot of people joined the business during that time, because they realized, this is what the Monet girls been doing for a while, and now we all have to do it, because a lot of these companies, they sent their employees to work from home, and they were like, okay, I can do this. So a lot of people joined the business during that time. And not only our business, many network marketers, because the way the business is structured, it's so beneficial for us, and if you are looking for a community, you're going to have it in this business. If you are joining because of the car, you're going to have it in this business. If you're joining because of the money, you're going to have it. Like, anything that you're looking for, you're gonna have it, and more, because like us, we started as a side hustle, and it became our mainstream of income, because we saw quickly how this was helping us, not only money wise, but freedom of time. Right now I'm a full-time mom, and that means so much to me. I always said that whenever I had my baby, I wanted to be with him, and it's truly a blessing. And not only that, like you said, all the lives that we touched in a way, because of this business, it also feels us, you know, because it's like, wow, like she's doing that now, and I was able to help her do that, you know, and if that's her, how many more lives that can keep, you know, impacting. I have so many good leaders in my team that their lives have changed as well, you know, and it's crazy. I can sit here and talk about many stories, but yeah, I mean, it's absolutely, it's so beautiful, you know, the way it turns, starting as just side hustle, let me do this, let's see how it works, and it became so big. And you know, I met different people that I didn't even think of meeting because of this business, and it's so amazing.
Seriously, I feel like, I mean, our stories are the same in the sense like we were asking for something, but we didn't realize this business was for, right? And I think
Mm-hmm.
talk about something that's so key, because if you want to make $500 a month, $200 a month, you can do that in this business. If you want to
Yeah.
make six figures, you can do that in this business, right? I'm not even talking about a year, I'm talking about in a month, which is super insane, but you have to work for it. But I think one of the most rewarding things is like this business, as long as you have Wi-Fi, as long as you have your phone, you can do this business from anywhere and still have time, location freedom, financial freedom. And that's huge, because you talk about being a present mom. I was an RA, I was a student, I had multiple jobs, multiple leadership positions on campus. So I never came home until my last year. I had to change colleges because ours closed down, and I had to
Mm-hmm.
switch colleges. So I moved that. But before that, I never saw my family. Never, ever, ever. And that was super hard for me because I went to boarding school and I was already away for 4 years in high school. So to be back in New York and to still not see them, it was like terrible. And this
Mm-hmm.
business granted me that time back, because now I get to be a present daughter, I get to be a present sister, I get to be a present granddaughter. And unfortunately, my grandfather passed away, who lives
Oh.
in Puerto Rico, in February.
Mhm.
And if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't have been able to pick up and go. And I think about that every single day. It's
Yeah.
like it was like that. I feel like I didn't even tell social media back in February, but I was thanking God for this business every single day, because I was able to go over there and be with my family in Puerto Rico and still do business. And I think about like, what if I had a job that I was trading my time for money in, right? What if I had a job that didn't give me bereavement days to, be able to grieve my family? A lot of jobs aren't like that. A lot of jobs are like, if you're not clocking in, you're not getting paid. You don't get sick days over here. You don't get vacation time. And I just think about, what if I didn't have this business? Like
Yeah.
that is a scary thought. But like, literally, you guys, you may not realize how amazing it is. And it's like, it's not even that it's a security belt, it's just a new way of getting what you want. And that's key here. Is like, I feel like something Melanie always says, this business may not be the end game for you, but it could be a vehicle to have what you want.
Yeah.
So you want to play volleyball, but you still wanted to be able to make that extra money. So that's where the business comes into play. Is like, it may not be the end game, right? Nobody walks into this business being like, I want to sell shampoo. I'm gonna be a
Yeah.
shampoo dealer. you know,
Yeah, definitely.
into this You guys, when you're here and you see what this business can do for you, you become eternally grateful. I think like that's the boat I'm in, because for me, my whole life, I had this vision, I had this plan, and it was really hard for me to walk away from that. But guess what? I found something better, and I would have never found it if I didn't take the chance on me and I didn't take the chance on this company.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like I went like a whole other way, but that
No,
was
no,
just like
no.
going.
It was so powerful. I was here listening, but it is very powerful that what everything that could do for you. And
Yeah,
I think in the one of the craziest part as well is like to start the business, what you
yeah,
need to invest, it's so minimum. You know, it's crazy because in a traditional business, you have to put thousands and thousands of dollars, and you don't see, you know, the how do you say ganancias? Oh my gosh.
you lost me.
The earn, yeah, oh my gosh. I can't believe See, that's the thing with my English. I forget words so quick. But
right? When you break even.
Yes, like once you start a business, you put so much money, you don't see like the earnings of the benefits like months or a year later. And here, like you're the way it's structured, you know, you can make the money back in like 2 weeks, you know, and it's so minimum, you know, the invest, and you're gonna get so much. And also you have 30 days money get back guaranteed just in case you don't like the products or you think the business is not for you, which I think 30 days is not, you know, enough to judge the business, but I know it's something that people feel more like secure in a way that, okay, so my money, if it has some certain 30 days guarantee, okay. But yeah, I think it can give you so much, and so many people think about it too much, but it's like just try it and see it for yourself. Just block whatever people say about the business or whatever, and just try it for yourself, and you're gonna see what we're talking about.
Seriously, I know one of our Jimena Duque and Jay Atkins. Jimena Duque, if you guys don't know, she's a very, very famous actress, right? And Jay Atkins, he was very popular, like a very popular businessman, and he talked about how it took him $250,000 to invest in his first business, and he didn't make that back for like 7 years, right? He actually
Wow.
just sold first businesses to do this business full time because he sees the earning potentials, and that's key. And I like, you know, I talk to people all the time who start their businesses doing lashes. They invest 20K in trainings, all these things, and they you know, they may not make it back. And the reality is, it's like sometimes a business fails before they even have the chance to make it back. This
Yeah.
is why we're different, though. It's like the low to little to no overhead cost of starting your business. No, even the highest amount, you buy a product pack for your products because you need to know that you like and use the products in order to
Right.
be able to promote them, because
Mm-hmm.
we're all about authentic, right? That's the biggest pack is still less than $1,000, which is insane, you guys. Like, if you think about it in perspective, that's super, super crazy. But guess what? The company does. The company has a program in place for you to be able to make that money back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smart start. And in this time period, you have the opportunity to make an unlimited amount of bonuses. So, you know, we talk about blocks are the basis, the foundation of your business.
Mm-hmm.
A block, 4 customers, 4 people that you share the products with, and 1 market partner, which is a person who signs up to do the business and do money, right? Those 4 VIPs, you're gonna get a $60 bonus. The 4 VIPs and the 1 market partner, which is a block, you're gonna get $150. Do that 3 times, you make $500, and all of these are stacked bonuses. You can make that Mo neighborhood as many times as you want, and that's the key here, right? Is
That's
that they your hustle determines your paycheck. Because if you want to settle for that one Mo neighborhood, you settle for the one Mo neighborhood, right? If you want to make multiple Mo neighborhoods, which a lot of people do, you can make multiple earnings, which is like doubling, tripling, quadrupling your investment, right, on your product pack, which is why we say people, you can make your money back that you spent to join the business like that. But it's up to you. This is not even including additional bonuses that you get for like your rank advancements, for whatever, commissions. We make money 10 ways, but oh my god, we make money 10 different ways. But that's essentially it, right? And like, after you here because the baby is so cute, I love him. But this is how you work, guys, and I want you to see that. Like, you can literally work your business with your baby on your hip. It's super
yeah.
flexible, and like, anybody can do it. It literally, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter experience. Anybody can do it. So thank you so much for having me on the live today.
So much. Thank you for saying yes. I was like, I need to do this live with Adri. I just love your energy. I definitely, we need to be in person because we haven't. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying yes and doing this with me.
Of course, you know, and I think like one piece of, actually I want to ask you, but one piece of advice that I give to anybody interested in this opportunity is that like it's a right, very only you're looking into financial, highly, you're already posting on socials, you're already washing your hair, you're already face, and of insane courage can literally change your life forever. So do you have any advice for somebody who's thinking about this?
I feel like don't think it too much. Don't think too much. Just go
Yeah.
ahead and do it, because I know we all experience some fears at the beginning or before doing the business, because it's something new, it's something that we don't know. But I mean, how would you know if it would work for you or not if you don't try it yourself, you know? And I truly believe in that ever since I started the business as well, because I was like, now that I think about it, I was like, what if I would have said no? Like, I not only I helped so many people changing their lives, but also mine, you know? And yeah, just go ahead and do it. I mean, you do whatever. If someone tells you, if you do this in this way, in about 3 to 4 years, you're gonna become a millionaire, or you're gonna earn a I don't know, $20,000 check. I mean, would you do it? Of course you would do it. But it's just that you just have to block those negative comments and negative thoughts and just experience it for yourself.
Seriously, I always say like other people's opinions bills, right? Only
Yeah.
you're gonna. And I mean, like I could literally go on talking about this opportunity for hours.
Yeah.
So I don't want to keep it. Seriously, you guys, like if you have any questions, if something isn't clear, you know, if you're interested, definitely reach out to Ashley or myself or whoever referred you to this live, because we're an open book. We're here to help, and we would rather help give you all the information that you need to make this decision than you sit there like what should I do? What's this? Blah blah blah, whatever, you know, like we're always here to talk about it and to see if it's right for you or if it's not. If it's right for you, great, we're here to help you. And if it's not, that's perfectly fine, and we support you in whatever your decision is. So thank you for connecting. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you. Bye.
Great night.